Here we are. We're back. Like we never left. Oh, jeez. Look at us. I got mittens hanging from my ears.
He's got mittens on his fucking head. Episode 181 of the No Hangover Podcast. Special Christmas edition.
Ho, ho, ho. Did you eat your cookies? Drink your milk?
Does it look like I ate my cookies? This suit's pretty, hides it well. Hides it
does you
well.
justice.
I actually got to go pick up my cookies from, shout out to Roy Cookie Co. That's my boy Roy's cookie company.
Is it good?
That's the cookies you had. Remember that cookie that I brought over here that was like individually wrapped?
Oh, yeah. Those are good.
And bitches are fire.
Yeah, give me some. Bring them on the podcast. We'll eat them while we're recording.
I should. I just got a box delivered.
What
Should've
kind of
brought it.
cookies does he make? All types of cookies?
Yeah, I'll show you
Is that a website?
He does.
Oh, I love me some cookies. Is he locally based?
He is right close to you, right there in Popka.
Oh, fuck. I could always use a new cookie spot.
Here's some of the
Crumble cookie is pretty good, but
Crumbles is
kind
trash
of pricey.
compared to like I like Insomnia better than Crumble.
Oh, yeah,
but
no
that's some of the flavors he's
Oh,
got.
damn. Okay, he's got chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin. I like oatmeal, not raisins.
Together though, they're delicious.
Oatmeal, cranberry, walnut, white chocolate macadamia is obviously my shit. A raspberry almond. That looks like a jelly-filled cookie there. M&M, chocolate chip. Double choco walnut, s'mores. Dark chocolate pretzel, funfetti, and double choco. I definitely would be going for that white chocolate.
and I'm
the
pretty sure he's
s'mores.
got more than that. That's just like the one little picture I have.
The s'mores.
Then, scroll, I think one more picture.
Oh, here we go. Assorted cookies. 12 cookies. Customize your box. Pick a date. Pick dates.
Yeah, to like get them delivered.
Oh, okay.
They were great for, they're great for gifts, great for parties.
Roy's Cookie Co. You can't
But-
see it,
You
but
can't see shit, but we'll put the little thing. I'll tag him in the story.
damn, dog.
I'll let him know I was gonna
Is he
shout
on
him out.
IG?
Yeah, he's on IG.
Oh, shit.
I'll
shit.
I'll throw a tag in there.
There you go. That could
So
be
y'all
for your
can
food
get your,
posts on Tuesday.
It can be. So look out for
Yeah,
that.
fucking bitch.
Roy's Cookie Co. But yeah.
Uh,
Good shit. But anyways, Merry Christmas. Waving out my sleigh. Anyways, talking about Christmas, how do you feel the Christmas holiday has evolved, or like how do you feel? I mean, it's kind of hard to like think back on how you felt when you were a kid, but
no, not at all.
how do you
I used
feel
to fucking,
from when you were a kid to now
I was thinking
about
about
Christmas?
that a couple days ago.
I was thinking about it yesterday.
I remember there was one year I stayed up late because I was really trying to wait for Santa, and then I figured out who Santa was.
You stayed up too long, and you're like, "You son of a bitch!"
And I heard him. I saw my mom close my door. I'm like, it can't be. But yeah, I mean, Christmas. I mean, I remember being excited for it.
You were like, "It's ruined."
Hell no, because I still got nice gifts, so I didn't give a fuck. Plus, at that age, I already kind of figured, like, my older sister had kind of already told me, like, Santa's not real. And I'm like, ah, fuck, what she's saying makes sense.
Yeah.
And then I found the gifts in their closet, yeah. So every year.
That was like a me and Amber thing. I would, it's always my trouble ass. I would freaking go into my parents' room and like try to go into either one of their closets. My mom was better at hiding gifts than my dad, clearly. Like my mom would have them deep in her closet and then would like throw a bunch of stuff on top of them, or like put a sheet or something. So you would like never think to look in that. But once, you get a little older, you start figuring this shit out. But then, yeah, me and Amber, we kind of learned about the same age because I was like, look, come here. Look at them. I was like, if we don't get anything else tomorrow, we know it's them. But my mom was good because she would give us like big gifts, but then hide other shit somewhere else. So then she'd be like, no, those were from Santa. So it took a couple years for me to be like, all right, maybe this guy really does show up.
Did you guys put out cookies? I think we only put out cookies like once or twice.
Yeah, we might
remember.
Yeah, we might have put out once or twice, but usually we would like bake cookies, but we would eat them. Like we were like, it was more for like us to have fun, bake cookies, eat together.
I remember one year, those like Christmas tree zebra cakes.
Mm-hmm.
We put out those one year. I think my stepdad ate them.
Yeah,
he wanted those instead of cookies.
He's like, how about these? Santa likes these. I was talking about that Like when I
It's
have,
like, how the fuck do you know what Santa likes?
yeah, we talk, you know. He gives me alerts to let me know if I had any last requests.
For real. Help him.
But
Those are who Santa's little helpers are. Our parents.
bunch of elves.
Oh,
But
fuck.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, I felt like just the thoughts of what Christmas is and like Christmas around. When you're a kid, you think this holiday is more like, you know, it's around family time, of course. Because I mean, Christmas Eve for years. I'm talking like till we were like 25. Till I was like 25, I had Christmas Eve at either my uncle's house or my house. It would alternate. Whoever had like Thanksgiving at their house.
People.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. It would alternate. So if it was my mom's house for Thanksgiving, it'd be my uncle's house for Christmas, and we would like switch off, you know, every year. And I remember just how fun it was. Like the Secret Santa was always fun because, you know, everybody gets a gift. You know, that's always cool. But more just like having all of my family come over, because until we were like adults, and I mean we don't see each other much now either, but we would be like only getting to see each other so often because they live. It's not like they even lived that far away, but they lived in St. Cloud, and that's like when you're a kid, that's forever away. You're like, you live in a whole different country.
See you next holiday.
Yeah, so we would only get to see each other a couple times during the year, and now we're all grown, so we could see each other, but it's like, you know, everyone gets their own life. Nobody and has their own families. Like both of my cousins have kids, so now they're like
caught up in their own life.
Yeah, they're in
caught
the Santa
up in their
role.
own life.
Here I am.
It'd be like that though as you get older.
Here I am, Santa right here, and it's like, so yeah.
And I'm the reindeer. Boom. And I got bells, baby.
Well, there you go.
So there you go. There's a little theme, and there's a snowman on my head. But yeah, I mean, I feel like obviously Christmas has lost its luster a little bit as we've gotten older, but you know, as to be expected.
Well, and it's just like how people view it. I mean, it's important to view it as what, you know, a lot of people as Jesus's birthday, but a lot of people just as like it became a retail holiday. It's like the number one retail holiday. I mean,
well, just like everything else
throughout November, you're already getting Christmas ads.
Oh, before then, once Halloween ends, that's
basically like. I
mean, even this year, I saw at Home Depot they had like halfway through October, they were still having Halloween decorations, but also were putting up like advertising their like, you know, inflatable shit like the snowman and Santa Claus and you know, Christmas lights and shit. So it's like it goes straight from fucking. Which I like, and I think we've said this before. I like, what's it called? Thanksgiving more because it's like Christmas without the expectations. We just get together and fucking eat and chill, have a good time, bring drinks, and
everyone just gets to eat, have fun, spend their time with family. No one's worried about like. This year was probably like the first year I haven't put myself in a like financial bind over Christmas. Mm-hmm. I did good this year. Like I mean, I got gifts for people, but I didn't spend too much. Yeah. I did spend over like $200. I think I spent like almost $300 in just pure alcohol. So I was like, damn. But no hangover, you know, baby. No hangover. But besides that, yeah, I didn't do, because I went like, I've gone all out for Christmases before. Like I've spent way too much on everybody, try to get everyone like one big item they wanted or something. What up, Bear? But
he's the reindeer.
Yeah, he literally sounds like one. Just walking in. But this year I was like, all right. Christmas kind of snuck up on me too. Like, of course you know it's coming. It's not like it changes. But I worked pretty much every day up until like I worked Friday, and then, you know, Christmas Eve was what, Sunday?
Yeah.
So it was like I worked all the way up till that week, and then I was like, well, shit,
It's here. It's here. It's here to kick off the week. Christmas is. It's on a Monday.
Yep.
Or is. You don't know when we recorded this.
Oh, it's all an illusion.
But and New Year's this year is on a Monday too, so
get fucked.
The first day of the year is on a Monday, so all that fucking I'll start on Monday. You got to start on Monday. I'll start on the new year. Boom.
Yep.
No excuses, baby.
That's
Wake
where
up.
No hangover comes.
Hit the gym. That's what I'm doing.
6 a.m.
No, but I'm still gonna hit the gym.
I'm going to
Maybe
the gym.
I should. Just go straight from the party to the gym.
That's not a good idea.
Dedication.
Drunk. That is not a good idea.
Shit, yeah. I mean, I do plan on consuming
Drinking
my fair amount of
Hennessy.
alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
not-
I can convince.
You better hope so.
I don't mind. Hennessy's not that bad. I used to not like it at all. I feel like my
Palate is shifting.
no, it's just growing callous.
Oh,
I'm
you're becoming a
getting
man. I see.
I mean, I always drank dark liquor. I just never really enjoyed it, and I still don't really enjoy liquor. But like, it's just like, all right. Like,
I mean, I feel like no one enjoys liquor.
bro, I know people that enjoy the taste of like a good bourbon or like in a nice aged whiskey and all that shit. I'm just like, I don't. Let me just take a shot. You're not supposed to take a shot. You're supposed to, swirl it around and let it hit all your taste buds and all that shit. Exactly. Like that dude with the ice cream.
The professional taste.
999 taste bud.
The professional taste tester.
But fuck that. A nice smoked bourbon. I'm like, bro, pour that shit up in a shot glass and let's take them back 5 shots. Oh my gosh. You're supposed to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, that's why there is certain alcohol. I don't
Wine?
necessarily
I like wine. I know you still don't. You're not a big fan of wine.
No, I've drank a couple wines. I did have this wine at this one restaurant that was pretty good, but then I went home and opened a different bottle, and me and Helen were drinking it, and that shit was disgusting.
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean, it's not really that good either, but
I was like, this is bitter as fuck.
It gets you drunk though. Quick.
I mean, see, you claim that, but I didn't drink enough to get drunk. And I didn't want to. I was like, nah.
I'll have like 2 glasses of like a dry of a more low, and I'll feel fine. I'll feel nice. I won't be drunk, but I'll feel nice. Nice and loose.
Well, that's what helps about after Christmas time.
I have a bottle of wine I got for Christmas actually.
Oh,
There you
nice.
go.
I did get a nice bottle of bourbon,
Bourbon. There you go.
but I'm not gonna open it for a while. It's from a distillery in Kentucky, so
Let it sit for a little bit.
yeah, it's already aged. I mean, it's aged 15 years,
Age it for another 15.
right? But
what
I feel like there's certain alcohol that, I mean, I'll only drink on like special occasions or would want to drink on a special occasion.
Yeah.
Other shit, like you said, you could a cheap liquor like Crown or something like that. Take a couple shots, you're good to go.
That's
But
how I feel about all liquor. If I'm
I
gonna
mean,
drink it.
there's some that, granted, yeah, but I mean,
I still have that bottle of tequila that I got for being a groomsman for Abner's. I took a shot of it at the bridal party, but I still have that.
there you go.
So, but I honestly just forget it's there sometimes.
See, but I will say there is certain like levels to it, because you know how most people like just have like a bar cart
Yeah.
and they keep all their alcohol like
Yeah.
warm, and they're just like, oh, pour it up. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's fucking nasty.
I get that.
Like, I'll drink it. Don't
Tequila,
get me
I
wrong.
prefer to chilled, but I'll drink a warm shot of tequila. I'll drink a warm shot of anything.
Same, but I'm just saying, like when it comes to like sipping on shit, I would prefer it
On ice.
not necessarily on ice,
On
but
the
like if they
rocks.
put not even on the rock, like if they have the bottle chilled, that's like perfect.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
then
like
it's
whiskey and bourbon isn't really supposed to be scotch. That's not really supposed to, those aren't liquors that are supposed to be chilled or cold.
they're not. But sometimes they pour it over
Yeah,
ice. They
exactly.
pour it on the
Well,
rocks.
That's
and I'm
different though than having a chilled bottle.
like, yeah,
You
but
should know that, bartender.
it's true. But I'm just saying, me personally, I wouldn't prefer the ice though, because ice dilutes it when it starts melting.
Exactly. Well, that's the point of it too.
I rather just taste the pure liquor, but at least be colder, so it's not like it's gonna burn
You're
regardless.
doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not even a liquor drinker, and I know this. That's why I just don't even
Well,
prefer. Just give it
I
to me
mean-
how you're gonna give it to me, and I'll drink it.
Well, there you go. But I mean, like I said, that bourbon, it's not like that's a nice
That
bottle.
Sweet,
I kept.
sweet bourbon. Is
I
it honey
kept,
bourbon?
No,
Is it?
I have no idea. I didn't read the bottle that
nice.
well. It's a nice bottle though. Like it just
That's all he knows.
aesthetically pleasing. It looks nice. But what was your favorite part of this Christmas?
My favorite part? Let's see. I don't know, just seeing my fam. That's always my favorite part. I don't really care for gifts. I did do a little bit more gift giving this year. But I don't really.
I'm gonna get my first gift from Eric.
I've bought you drinks before on your birthdays and shit.
Drinks, he says. You hear this guy?
I'm just not really a big gift giver because I don't really like. I'm not really a big gift receiver either. Like, I don't really care for it. Like, I understand it. I appreciate them and shit like that. But it's not really like, I stopped feeling that way. Like, I don't know, probably when I was like 17, 18 maybe. Like, I still got gifts and I appreciated them, but like, I don't know, you start getting older and the gifts start getting less, and I still like, I don't really care. Like, it's not like I like Christmas for that. Like, it's fun, but I mean, like, it's the whole Thanksgiving thing. But yeah, I mean, so I don't know, just always being with my family. Like I said, I gave some gifts. I got my little cousins some gifts, and they were pretty excited about them.
Oh,
so that was fun.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, just having people around, seeing, you know, having a reason to get together and shit, stuff like that. Nothing really, nothing really profound on that one.
Well, me personally, like this year, a little different because I feel like I didn't do as much as I've done in years past. But I would say I'm a pretty good gift giver. But like I said, me and like my like Amber, my sister is freaking grade A Christmas. Like, she is good at Christmas. She's good at wrapping shit. She's good at gift giving. Like, Amber has Christmas down. But I'd say for the most part, I've always been pretty good at Christmas as well. Like, not necessarily the best rapper in the world, but like when it comes to giving gifts, like I throughout the year would listen to people and like what they want, or like get them something they might have mentioned all the way back in like January. They're like, how'd you remember? And I'm like, yeah, I just made it like a mental note, and I just got. And it's not always necessarily like huge items. Sometimes it's just little shit, but like a bunch of little things like that they wanted throughout the year, and it's like, oh, here you go, here's a gift for you. Or like with my like even with y'all, like little shit, like for instance, I think the Eagles posters or stuff like that, or like little shit you guys would like.
Yeah,
because it's.
I got an Eagles fucking poster frame from my aunt. It's like vintage. What are those called? Pennants.
Nice.
And it's it's a nice little picture. You know, once we get our new little spot, I got some pictures we can hang up, give some life to the room.
There you go. Yeah, we do need it. I mean, we like our posters.
I mean, they will still be there. I mean, that Everyone Loves Everybody one will probably get framed, just so.
And we're gonna bring that one.
And this one we might get rid of. This will definitely bring, obviously.
Yeah.
But we have, there's a lot of different pictures. I want to get more canvas stuff and things like that. But. We're
if we frame that, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
Just a little something is fine. All right. Fucking queer. But anyways.
Don't hate.
Nah, that's cute. That's cute for you guys. I'm glad for you guys. All right. But, kind of throwing me gift giving. I've been pretty good at gift giving, but I'd say my favorite part about this year was just going to my mom's house and like just being with them and like them opening their gifts. I didn't get anything crazy, but like seeing my niece open her gift, my sisters, my mom, like they were all like, appreciative and just like they'd all like their gifts. So I was like, nice.
Same. Got my mom a blow dryer. Guess she needed one. Yeah, I mean, I took because my sister got married in the beginning of this month, so like she was she's usually the one that's, hey, what are we going to get? This person, we're going to split this, like this and that. And she was all caught up with the wedding stuff. So I kind of spearheaded all that this year. And I think like 2 or 3 of the gifts 2 of them I picked out, but I was the one that's kind of like, hey, what are we getting people like this person something like this, that, whatever. And just kind of started the train. And then my older sister was like, all right, well, I'll take over.
Yeah.
But, it's, we're older now. So we're starting to assume those roles of,
head honcho. What are we going to get these people?
Yeah, having to, if we want to spend time with our family and friends and things like that, we're going to have to start, being the ones that are leading the efforts, not our parents.
Correct,
and
making
like
the plans.
Exactly. Before we were little, so we would go with the plans. Now we're big. We're making the plans.
There you are.
Boom. Put that on a poster.
Now we're big, making the plans.
Executing said plans.
Well, that's going off of that, we'll go talk about 2023 a little bit. How do you feel like your 2023 recap? Do you feel like you executed some plans? Do you feel like you got knocked on your ass? Like how do you feel as a whole?
How I feel.
How do you feel as the whole? How did your year go for you?
I guess as I guess like personally and mentally, I feel like I've grown, but that's because I guess my plans that I had set for this year kind of got tossed to the side a little bit. Life had its a way of saying, you know what,
You need to just slow your ass down,
Yeah.
buddy.
So, but in that, I was able to kind of chill out from the previous year of all the, hectic stuff and things that were going on that year. So I was able to, it sucked in the moment, but obviously looking back at it now, like I needed to, chill out, sit down, kind of regain my bearings and kind of figure out what direction, I want to go in. So, just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Readjust, reevaluate.
Reevaluate. Thank you. Just needed to reevaluate a little bit. And yeah, so I mean, I don't really like, obviously bad shit happens and it sucks, but I don't necessarily like, it's only as bad as you're gonna make it. Like, things are bad and you can either make the most of that situation or make it worse, and I try to, make the most out of a bad situation. And yeah, shit sucked. I tore my Achilles, I went through some other personal shit. My car broke down, had to get a new car. I was out of work for a while. But like I said, in that, I was able to, really sit with myself and, like I said, reevaluate, refocus myself, reprioritize, what's important to me in my life. And, hopefully use those lessons and apply those to the next year, next chapter of my life, whatever that may be. And hopefully, I'm better prepared and more equipped for whatever bad things come next year, because it's bound to happen. But, we're going to make it rock.
Well, yeah, you have said this before about this year. Like, life happens, and, like, that's something you really can't plan for. You try to prepare yourself for anything to happen, because you just never know. Like, something comes out of nowhere, and you're like, fuck.
And I mean, like, a good example for me is that I'm not really the best with money. I'm just, like, we all know how I feel about money, and, I have to make it an important thing in my life, because that's just the way world works. So, like, I've always, had money to fall back on and shit like that, but, like, I was never really good at saving and anything like that. But the past couple of years, I took a little bit more of a proactive approach to my finances, and, have, investing in stocks, and, saving, and, just trying to, using apps like the Upside app for gas and, cash back stuff. And, once I tore my Achilles and I was out of work, and then my car broke down and I needed to pick up a new car payment and all that shit, like, the money that I had saved and me being better with my money helped me weather that storm, as opposed to if that shit would have happened maybe, 2 or 3 years earlier, I would have been a lot more fucked, because financially, like, I could take care of myself, but I didn't really have the safety net I needed to, make sure if shit happened, like, yeah, I had like, oh shit money, but like not oh shit money. So like,
and you entered the shit.
So I was
time
able
of your
to,
life.
exactly. So that, that was definitely like, a bad thing that happened, but I was able to apply things that I had learned before to this situation, as far as like, I need to, make sure I have, money to cover my bills for X amount of months if something were to go down. So, like I said, you hit road bumps, and you bump your head and you stumble a little bit, but you got to use those. And all right, where did I fuck up? What did I do that made this situation worse than it needed to be? And how can I do that? How can I improve on that the next time something like this comes up? So,
yeah, how can I make little changes to help,
exactly.
If anything like this were to happen again?
Exactly. So, I mean,
which kudos to you.
Such is life,
Glad you weathered the storm, friend.
Same. I just like...
The boat was a little rocky a little bit.
Fuck, that shit was sinking. There were holes.
Like, help!
They're
like
me. In the cartoons where you're plugging it up with your toes.
It's a good thing you drink a lot of wine. You had the corks.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've really started to realize that people that are, like, just super pessimistic annoy the shit out of me. And, like, I'm not, I feel like there's
This is coming from a guy that was super pessimistic.
Well, I mean, I was pessimistic in a sense, like, obviously when shit like that happens, but, like, I also felt like I was just being, like, realistic at the time as well, too. Like, obviously you're going to have your moments where you kind of, you're going to feel bad a little bit, and you got to kind of work through that and shit, but...
You just can't dwell on situations.
Exactly, like, and that's
a part where I'm proud to say, like, I've never been someone that does that. Like, because, I mean, bad shit, like you said, it happens to everyone. It's just, when is it going to happen?
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like that. you can't live in, because there's people that live in like a fear of like, oh, something's bad's gonna happen. Something.
And
you,
like, yeah,
you
and
can't
like,
live your life like that.
And that's kind of what I meant by pessimistic, is that they're just in that constant state of like, oh, like something's gonna happen, like something always happens, like shit like that. And it's like, yes, but
if you live your life that way, life's gonna pass you by. Like, you're gonna miss a lot of good opportunities because you're too scared to take chances. You're gonna be too scared to put yourself out there. You're gonna be too scared to like
manifesting like bad shit, kind of.
Yeah, basically. Like, I mean, the more you think about bad shit, the more bad shit's gonna happen.
You just set yourself up for failure, and that shit I've learned kind of annoys me. Like, I'm not saying don't, like, you can't think about those things, but like, to your point, dwelling on it and like just constantly like in that state of mind of like, oh man, like,
or like the woe is me people, like the why is this happening to me? Like, this always happens to me. Like, all right, get up, dust yourself off, and like progress in life. Don't if you are always worried about or always think bad shit's gonna happen to you. Bad shit's going to keep happening.
And it's okay to fucking be upset about it.
Yeah, you could be down about something. In the moment,
like,
pick yourself up.
You can't let it fucking drag you down.
Dust your Santa suit off and get back on the reindeer.
Booyah.
It's like, you got to keep working.
Christmas. Ho, ho,
ho. That sweater's going to be retired.
Yeah, this is it. I need to get a new Christmas sweater, because this one,
I need a good Christmas sweater.
The lights, they had lights on it. It doesn't work. It had a little.
I wore Christmas pajamas all day yesterday.
I didn't wear anything Christmas related. Oh no, I didn't actually. But this also used to have a little road
Christmas
red
PJs.
Fucking what does it say? Merry Christmas.
Mark Crumma.
Look at you guys. Whoops, I just burped.
Yeah, I bought those.
Where'd you get them at? Rouse?
Nah, good old Amazon.
Oh, man, everyone does shop on Amazon, don't they?
I got an Amazon gift card. I was like, woo.
Same. $50.
Nice.
I do. Luckily, since
need new boots.
I mean, I could give you your Christmas present right now, but I'm gonna give everyone's on New Year's.
I'll wait.
Yeah, when I see everybody.
I guess I gotta get you something.
You don't have to. There's been years I didn't get you shit. It's about giving, not receiving, baby. Like, that's what Christmas is about. That's where the Christmas spirit gets lost. Oh, I want presents. I want all the presents. And then they don't even give shit. Me, I don't care if I get, so that's why I don't really give too much. But there's some years I'm like, you know what? You guys deserve a little som.
Yeah, like that.
And like when I do give gifts, I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, that's my thing about it. Like, when I actually want to give gifts, like, I feel like I'm pretty good at it, because it's like, one, I'll get something that they would want or they would use. Plus, it's not like for me. Like, I don't give gifts in the like think like the thought
you
of,
gotta get me
I'm
something.
gonna get something in return.
Yeah, no, that's
like when
dumb.
we did Christmas. What was that? 2 years ago, or was that last year? 2 years ago, right?
Christmas. When we did Christmas, that's all you said.
At like when? How long has it been since you guys moved out of Bolton, Ben?
It's been 2 years now, at least.
2 years?
Yeah.
So that first Christmas that Jordan lived in that house off Econ, that was like when we did like a friends group Christmas kind of, because we all went over there, you know?
Mm.
That Christmas, for instance, that was a pretty good, decent Christmas, but I got all y'all's shit, not expecting anybody to give me anything.
I didn't give anything that year.
See what I mean? Fucking Scrooge over here? No, just kidding. But no, like, that was exactly to your point. Like, we just did that just to do it. Like, I had no freaking like, oh, they're all gonna have to get me something now. Yeah. It was just because I was getting shit for everybody anyway, so I was like, they'll like this, they'll like that, you know. And it's not like we're spending crazy amounts of money on each other either. We're just, it's something to show like, you're my guy, care about you.
Hey, sometimes you got to. Like I said, I'm not really a big gift giver or gift receiver, but sometimes it's nice to. Like, that's, you know, that is a love language, is receiving gifts or giving gifts or whatever, one of those. And it's like, you know, some people that's how they, you know, feel like they're loved and shit like that. Yeah. Not really for me. That would be probably on the bottom of the list for me. Yeah. But it is still nice. I
was giving Helen a hard time because she got me nice stuff, but like, she didn't wrap any of my gifts. She was just giving me them. And like, I had taken the time to wrap fucking 3 boxes for her. And I'm like, you motherfucker. No,
I wrapped my mom's gift. And I didn't even wrap it. I had Steven wrap it because I'm not good at wrapping shit. But I did recycle old like bags and shit, and I gave them. I literally, I'm telling on myself a little bit. I went from my aunt's house on my mom's side, got a gift in a bag, hoping I was gonna get a gift in a bag so that I could put my cousin's gift in there and give it to them.
You're like, yes.
And then because I have three cousins from my aunt, my dad's younger sister, but the oldest one is like 14. So him, I just got him an Xbox gift card and I just gave it to him. It's like I didn't have anything to wrap it in. He didn't really care. He was like, "Oh shit, thanks." But my little cousin, the middle one, she's like 7 or 8 or something like that. So I put it in a little bag. I got her like a little what's that owl from Harry Potter? Hedwig. I got her a little Hedwig backpack. She like that. And then my youngest cousin was just born in October, so he's like only a few months old. So yeah, I just tickled his belly a little bit, played with him, and that was it. Like Merry Christmas. All right.
I'll get you a gift in like 3 years.
I will say this though, my grandma did make me she made me, my cousin, I think she made one for my sister too that she's gonna mail up there. But she made us pillows made out of my grandpa's shirts. So that was nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Nice heartwarming, heartfelt gift.
And it came with a Papa John's gift card, so pillow and a pizza.
Get some pizza.
I love pizza.
Get your pizza, boy.
That is one thing that I am kind of like not high. Well, I'm not high maintenance about a lot of shit, but pizza is one thing that I'll eat any type of pizza and love that shit.
Yeah,
Cheap
pretty
pizza,
much.
Good pizza, brick oven pizza, pan pizza.
Yeah.
I love.
I mean,
pizza.
you could definitely differentiate this is quality pizza versus this is shit, but
I'm
like
still
I'm still
gonna
gonna eat
enjoy
it.
it. Yeah, I'm still gonna enjoy that shit.
At the end of the day, like I say the same thing when we're at work and everyone's like pizza. And then they're like, where to get pizza from? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you can go to Little Caesars, you can go to Papa John's, you can go to fucking Thomasino's.
I mean, yeah, out of the
Benzo's.
chains, obviously Papa John's is my favorite. But yeah, Little Caesars, I'll fuck. Hungry Howie's, I'll fuck up. Domino's, Pizza Hut, fucking, what's that new one? Marco's. That one was pretty good.
Marco's, Blaze Pizza.
That's a chain pizza, yeah.
I
don't see that, like, I haven't seen
There's
one
not
in
too
a
many
while.
Blaze pizzas around here, but I think there's one on Althea, though.
There was that one on next to Mission's Barbecue, that 1,000 Degrees. That place, it was pretty much the same thing. It was like, build your own pizza shit, but that place was pretty good.
Or is it not there anymore or something?
I don't think so, no. I think
because Mission's Barbecue is fucking good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but I'm also a barbecue connoisseur over here. So
have you been to Cecil's yet? That's the one that I worked by there. Ryan worked by there. It's on Orange in Michigan. It's in that area. So. That place is good. It's Texas style barbecue. God damn.
I'll have to go over there because I do love me some barbecue.
I love it. I get a brisket sandwich
on
Texas toast.
Fuck.
And they put like garlic salt on and the crystals are kind of big, so like you can feel the crunch.
Yeah.
And then you get 2 sides. I usually get double carbs and fucking fries and mac and cheese, but they have like sweet potato shit. They have
sweet potato fries are fucking good.
They have baked beans. I think it's a sweet potato casserole or something like that, but they have baked beans. They have all different types.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably go if it's a barbecue place because I always love.
And they got Texas mud, which is like a
Texas what?
Texas mud. It's like
leave you with some Texas mud. I would have to try the baked beans and mac and cheese at any barbecue place. I have to try that first.
I don't really like baked beans too much. If I'm being honest.
Love baked beans. They're a magical fruit, man. You gotta eat your beans.
What is it? Honestly, how does it go again?
Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat them, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So let's eat beans for every meal.
Boom.
Yep. Known that my entire life, but
when we get that new fucking interface, we'll be able to fucking. Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
I guess if it's already linked. I mean, this is TMI maybe, but if it's already linked to account, we can start making purchases with it, right or no?
I still like the physical card to be
fair enough.
I could try, but just because I can't see the whole number off of that.
We're only at 34 minutes.
We still got all 2024.
Damn, dog, 2024.
2024.
Futuristic shit.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. I mean,
for real.
Shit, for you, you've been around for almost 3 decades now. How do you feel? How does 2024 make you feel? You think it's just going to be like another year? Do you think like...
no. There's goals, obviously, expectation that I put on myself. That
it's a big year for the podcast as well.
Big year for the podcast, This is a year where, I'm able to start, getting myself back, in a good spot, And like I said, applying lessons learned to, now I could just do shit better because I've gone through this shit before. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited. I feel like
that is one thing that does help with all the trial and tribulations, that it's legit a learning process.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you've learned these things, now you have, more to base your planning off of, more to base your like next steps. Like you're like, okay, I've already done this before. That wasn't a good idea. Let me try this. A lot of different things. And like also just for any aspect, I mean, you see things that have worked and that haven't worked, so you can apply yourself or more effort to certain areas and maybe less to some others.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I don't know. Like,
exciting stuff.
I mean, this year just happens to fucking, time out that, I'm starting to get the train going again as the year's ending and things like that. But, I mean, I feel like people get too caught up in the, like, year to year thing and, like, how did I do this year compared to last year? Like, when it's really just, like, phases of your life regardless. Yeah. Like, you could have, like, 3 different phases of your life in 1 year.
You can. It could be a great, like, you could think, like, this is a great time in my life, and then you hit something like this is absolute shit.
Yeah, in the same year.
You said, it could happen within the same fucking month.
Yeah.
Like, you could have the highest of highs and the lowest of lows.
Yeah, so, like, I try not to get too caught up in the, like...
Yeah, I don't really think too much about the year to year, like, oh, this year was the best year. I had in past years, like...
Of course, I feel like naturally you do. And
I wouldn't
once
say,
you get
like...
to a certain point, you kind of, like, grow out of that
then you realize.
mindset a little bit, but...
It was like, because from, like... all of your school years, like 16, 17, 18, like those are big years, big chapters for you because like you get to do a little more each year. When you're 15, you get your permit. When you're 16, you get into drive. 17, you're kind of like, whatever, I'm 17. But you just feel like, oh, I'm almost out of high school. 18, you're like, fuck, I'm a man.
You're legal.
You're like, oh.
Yeah, legally
an adult. And then, like, going off that, 18, 19, 20, that's always like a weird patch because it's like you're an adult, but you're not an adult. You can't do everything an adult can do yet. A lot of people, enroll in college. Some people go to college. Some people fucking hate their lives in college.
Go into the workforce and start working and figuring that, finding their footing in a career, what they're going to do in a trade. Yeah, I mean, it's a transition period. It's a period where you're figuring yourself out. And trying to set yourself up for the next,
And then you go into the next period, which is like the 21 to, I'd say, about 24, where it's kind of like
25.
Well, I put 24 is because, like, sometimes at least those 3 years, those initial, like, 21, 22, 23, 24, I guess 4 years. But those initial, like, 3-4 years.
Pick number 3, my lord.
That's literally what I thought of as soon as I said it. I was like... Because I meant like once you're already 21, 20, 22, 23, 24, but I included 21. Anyways, my point being that you're still figuring yourself out. You don't know who the fuck you are. You're just like, that might be your first introduction to the party scene.
Yeah. Like
you might be partying a lot. You might start drinking a lot. Like there's a lot of shit that goes down in those years. Being someone who did have a fucking, mine was like 22, 23. 21, like we were still already partying and stuff, but like I feel like I fucking took off like 22, 23, 24. Halfway through, like once I turned 24, I kind of chilled because that's when I lived in Washington. I turned 24 out in Washington, and I came back 25. We went skydiving. That was like my new chapter of life. I don't go. That's another thing about like people are like New Year, new me. Mine is more on like the age. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you again. Mine is more off like an age. I feel like those are a little bit different periods than the new year. Like the year doesn't affect anything. Like besides Christmas, around Christmas time, sometimes work, you get a couple more extra days off because like this year, for example, in construction, you don't really have much PTO days. Like that just doesn't exist. But around Christmas time, there's not really much jobs going on. Yeah. Sometimes there is. Like years past, people do want you to make their house beautiful for the new year, so they don't care about Christmas or like snowbirds or stuff. But this year, for example, I had a couple of jobs that pushed us back. They're like, we had the material and everything. They're like, we'll just do it. We'll just wait till after Christmas. So it's like, oh, okay, shit. I'll get a couple days off. But like I said, then also I worked all the way until Friday.
Yeah.
So I was still working all the way until Christmas. And now, Christmas and then next week into the new year, I'm going to be off basically till the 1st.
Nice.
At least that's what my plan is. I ain't going in.
And as we know,
Nobody
plans
call me.
get foiled.
Yeah. I'm going golfing tomorrow. Fuck that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Motherfucking stroke like wow.
Damn, getting
On
your
a
Tiger
bitch.
Woods on.
Yep. I'm going to go golfing.
I've never been golfing. It's not really my thing, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be good at it, but I'm going to fucking
You
go.
probably would be better at golf than I am.
Well, I mean, I have golfed a couple times, so I've walked. I used to walk 9 holes when I was a kid.
No shit.
Like I've actually been on golf courses, but I'm saying I haven't golfed in. Actually, I would
Didn't
say
you have a set of golf clubs?
I do. I still do.
Oh shit. See,
I did golf probably a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. I went with my uncle and they did a little church thing that I went.
Yeah.
But
Rudy?
yeah, good old Uncle Rudy. But besides that, I haven't been golfing in a while.
Darts, I'm pretty good at.
Decent at
That's
darts.
probably one of the only hand-eye coordination games that I'm decent at. Pool, I'm not really.
Billiards is, I mean, it's not necessarily as much hand-eye coordination as knowing angles.
I sucked at geometry.
I was good at geometry. but pool,
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
What
I'm good at
else?
pool.
Beer pong, I'm pretty good at.
That's hand-eye coordination. I've got you know how I am. I'm fucking a roller coaster. I am streaky as shit when it comes to beer pong. If I'm drinking,
Call him underwear because he's streaky.
I hope not. Hopefully you got some new underwear for Christmas if that's the case.
No, I didn't. But I did buy myself some new underwear. I got myself some Fabletics. I already told you about that. I got gym shorts. I did get a pair of those they're not dress pants, but those khakis that they have, those athletic pants, and they're actually really nice. I'm probably gonna get myself another pair too because I got some member credits left.
Nice. No,
Shout out to Fabletics.
I had I do have I have a lot of fucking Fabletics stuff actually.
Yeah.
But I had canceled my membership a while back because I was stacking up credits, so I was like, I need to do that.
That happened to me that I stacked up 10 credits and 8 of them were because I forgot to fucking postpone the payment for that month. And then you look at the 7th or the 8th and you're like, fuck, I forgot. So that $59 is coming out.
Yeah, I had done that with
But
shit.
it paid out. I mean, it paid off because when I just did, I bought 8 things and it was going to be $400 something. And with all the discounts and the member credits, it came out to $20 something bucks.
Yeah. That's not bad.
So I got 8 things for.
No, like I said, I mean, I did love
25,
Fabletics,
30
and
bucks.
I'll get a membership again. But I was just, that was like you said, when you go in kind of phases, that was the middle of the year. I was like, where am I spending all of this fucking money?
Yeah.
I realized I was spending a lot of money.
I do need to do that
And, well, this is going to sound like the most adult thing I've probably ever said. What I'm low-key excited for, I got a planner for Christmas.
Nice.
And I'm going to use that bitch.
Is it nice?
Yeah, it's a nice fucking leatherback planner.
Shit.
It's a blue. It says 2024. I'm like,
nice.
I'm gonna start using that bitch
That
though.
is some adult shit.
But I was excited for it. I was like, fuck yeah, a planner. I was like, I'm gonna use that. But it's because we've been talking a lot more about planning certain things out, but putting it in writing and sticking to the fucking plan and executing it and actually writing my shit down. I'll fucking track. These are every day I fucking went, and show what days I've been in the gym too. It's just gonna, I feel help me, because I mean I go to the gym pretty consistently, but I had fallen off a little bit. But it's with a planner I could write that shit down. If I went, boom, went to the gym.
I mean, I probably should start actively writing more shit. The gym for me has always just been it's easy for me to go to the gym, so I don't need to. And these past 2 weeks I've been kind of slacking, but this
is the time to do it if you were going to do it.
It's if I'm going to.
But the gym isn't necessarily what I'm excited about with the planner. It's just I'm just using that as the example.
Yeah.
I'm more excited about
No, but I could definitely use a planner for
the plans I do have,
life.
and even my financial plans and financial goals. I could put the plan for it on what day I want to put this much money away, or what day I want to invest in stocks, or which shit like that. So I'm just a little excited about that.
Yeah, which 2024 we'll be reinvesting back into stocks again and shit like that. And
I bought I was on, what was I on today? What stock thing?
Robinhood.
Oh yeah, I went on Robinhood this morning because I still have stocks through Robinhood, I ended up buying a couple stocks.
Nice.
Get some dividends.
Yeah, no, I have things like that. Like right now, I just have Ford, Tesla, Apple.
Yeah, I bought another share of Ford because it's like 12 something. So I bought another share of Ford.
I have like this other cannabis company, and then one of those S&P 500 companies that they pay out dividends and shit. So like my portfolio is small right now, but I had to sell a lot of that shit. But I'm gonna start.
Get me some money.
Yeah, I'm about to start getting back. Once the new year starts.
Well,
getting back.
Besides
into it.
Good old Dogecoin, because
I still have Doge too.
Yeah, I still have it because I'm not.
You just never know.
Yeah, I'm not getting rid of it.
Plus, that little dog is adorable, cute little bastard.
But besides that, I mean, all my stocks are in the green except this one.
Yeah, so are mine. For the most part. But Ford, like things like Ford and Tesla, those are kind of like, money makers. You can't go wrong with those type of things. So
yeah, and I just have them for like
Apple.
I don't have a lot of shares. Like for instance, I have shares in like two tech companies. I have shares in like Ford. I have shares in a pharmaceutical company. I have shares in like the space Virgin Galactic Holdings.
Don't know what that is.
It's from Virgin Mobile.
Oh.
But they do like, you know how SpaceX and all those fucking other companies were trying to do a space program and stuff. They have one as well.
Nice.
So I tried to kind of get in on that earlier. It's not doing the greatest. Never has been. And then there's some stocks I could have sold. But that's the thing. I'm not good enough in stocks. That's a goal of mine. I do want to be more
financially savvy in stock market exchange things.
I wouldn't say I'm not financially savvy in it. I just don't pay enough attention to it. Like I don't trade when I should trade. I'm days behind the curve. Like I'm like, shit, I should have done that already. But then like I have to sit on shit because I'm not gonna lose money. Yeah. So then I just sit on it, and then it ends up still losing money. But then it's like, okay, hope. And then you just are playing that hope game of like, I hope it goes back up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's
Doge for prime example.
Yeah, that's when you start losing money.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to cut your losses.
You should, but it takes someone smarter than me to let me know. Oh, what should I do?
Fair enough. Hey, self-awareness is key.
Yeah, but
there you go. That's something that we should create a goal for, not ourselves, but for people in the world. Be more self-aware. How about that? Everybody. That should be your New Year's resolution. Yeah. Be more self-aware because there's not enough of that. I'll tell you that much.
That is true. And that way, that will solve a lot of problems for everybody.
Fuck. Ain't that the truth?
Yep.
With some cheese on it. Damn, I have been craving like a burger lately, though. But I've had so much like going to family and eating food and leftovers and sending me with fucking.
I've had such a ridiculous amount of food.
So it doesn't make sense for me. I can't justify go to buy a burger when I have all this good leftovers.
No. So
I've been curbing.
I wouldn't mind some good old American food. I've eaten so much.
Well,
the
thing that
I eat Spanish food every day of my life. I eat Cuban food.
I could eat that every day of my life too. But the thing is that like I saw a commercial for the Baconator, but it has the pretzel bun on it, and that shit. I'm like, damn, that sounds good as fuck.
Your mouth's watering.
I'm like, damn, I want it. But yeah. I mean, I guess I did have Pizza Hut the other night.
What I did like is...
But I didn't buy it.
Luckily, I went to Ray's last night and they did an Italian Christmas.
Ooh. Boppity beep.
Yep. Because I had already eaten freaking breakfast. Breakfast was good, though. I had cinnamon rolls, sausage links, bacon.
My older sister made some cinnamon rolls. Damn, they look good as fuck. Let me see if I can find a picture.
Some good-ass cinnamon rolls.
And I was jealous. I'm like, damn, I wish I could have
but,
That's probably been my favorite dessert as of late.
Cinnamon rolls?
And I've always liked cinnamon stuff and cinnamon rolls and shit like that. But
cinnamon rolls are...
Like, look at that. God damn.
Ooh, yeah.
Homemade, too. She made them fucking homemade. God damn, I love cinnamon rolls. Ooh. And, I went to the mall a couple times, so I was able to get some Auntie Anne's. Oh, man. And my aunt's husband... Dan, he did do a good job with this present. So my grandfather obviously passed away before my youngest cousin was just born. So he has a picture with like all the grandkids and shit. So he, I guess, and the funny thing is, I guess they had a budget on like what the present
Gifts
was.
would be.
Yeah, and he said, you know what, fuck that budget, because I guess he found this on Twitter or on TikTok or whatever, and he got a painting of my grandfather and my little cousin.
Oh, holding a newborn.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that was actually a really good gift. Apparently, it was expensive as shit, but
I've seen that though.
yeah. She immediately started crying,
Weeping.
Like,
Yeah,
damn, that's
most
a good
people
gift.
do.
That was a good gift.
That's that like heartfelt,
Yeah.
touching one. That's like,
Yeah.
and then the little baby will have that forever.
Little Ezekiel, it's a strong name.
Fuck you, Ezekiel.
Shit. And I also thought about, I talked to my aunt,
baby.
because my dad has two sisters. They're both younger, but
Oh, this shit needs some WD-40. I don't know if y'all have heard.
The older of the two sisters, I was talking to her. I'm like, you know what I was thinking about before I got here? It's like when Zeke is my age, I'll be about to be 60.
Yeah.
And it's just like, damn. Like, what the fuck?
You know,
I'll
man.
be an old fart.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean,
I wonder how I'll be when I'm 60 years old. Probably the same. I haven't changed much from like.
Who knows? Life throws curveballs at you, and I mean, we say this, but we don't have kids yet. So I mean that.
Well, I mean, as far as like, obviously, like, yeah, you know, you get a little bit more, but I feel like personality wise and like the way I go about my life won't be much different.
Probably not until you have a kid, because then you're not going about your life. You don't have a life anymore.
Like in the sense of like, I guess, like I said, just more personality and like,
yeah. Personality.
like
I feel like I feel the same. I don't feel like I'm going to change much.
Yeah.
People have, I'm doing the same dumb shit I always do.
For real.
But it's who I am. Like, some people love me for it. Some people probably get annoyed by it. But fuck them.
I have found that it is hard for people to stay mad at me. That's always a plus.
Same. But best believe I can get people mad though.
I get them there quick, but
it's hard for them to stay there. But then I'm like, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a fucking gift, isn't it?
Yep. I was like, you made me just think of that joke you said the other day.
What?
We're not gonna say it here, but the gift. That was a good laugh. That was a good fucking laugh.
I've been on my shit lately. I've been pretty witty and quick with comments lately. I don't know. It might be just this time of the year. I get around my peeps and it just the wittiness just starts flowing through my body. There's some construction going on out there, probably.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
A delivery truck or something.
Or Amazon. Yeah, I mean, there's some.
Yeah.
The hustle and bustle of
beeps.
Well, I know they've been doing they've been digging under the ground and with pipes and doing whatever the fuck type of work that is. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, there's some shit. But yeah, I mean, 2024 is gonna be another year for sure, filled with highs and lows and.
Yep, exciting years. It's gonna be my golden year.
It's like I'm pinching on my titty. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
Can't
for sure.
Man anywhere.
It's gonna be good times, full of laughs, full of cries, full of smiles and frowns, and
I don't cry too often.
I don't really.
I was just talking to my sister and Helen about this yesterday, because they're like, yeah, I feel like if you don't have a good cry, I feel like I cry once a week or something. Like,
yeah, that's way too much.
Girls be crying like once a week, once a month, however often they do.
Once a day.
Yeah, I'm like.
That's a lot. It's like, how do you guys still have tears?
Like, don't get me wrong, I'll shed like a thug tear during some movies, like,
like
cute little sentimental moments. I'll be like, but it's funny because Helen was talking about that to my sister. She was like, I'll be over there weeping. I look at Jacob, he's got one tear about to come out. I'm like, yeah, that's me crying.
Fucking sucks right back.
Yeah, I'm like, that's me crying. And she's like, that's not a cry. That's one tear is not crying. I'm like, it's a thug tear.
So multiple tears, 2 or more.
Apparently I don't cry enough then. I just let one tear fall out of my eye.
Because crying doesn't really solve anything. Let's be real, ladies. Crying does not solve anything. It might make you feel better, but you still have the same issue.
I don't understand how it makes anyone feel better. It gives me a headache.
It does. Yeah, it doesn't. Crying doesn't make me feel better.
There is endorphins though.
There's an emotional release. Yeah, no, there is. But it doesn't. It's not enough for me to oh yeah, I needed that. But whatever. People need to cry, I guess. I'm not really a big crier either. Although I have been feeling a little bit more emotional lately, in tune with myself, but it doesn't necessarily lead to tears.
Bitch.
It doesn't necessarily lead to tears.
Nah, yeah, I have.
I'll get emotional about some shit, but I'm like, oh, well, that came and went, and now
I'll get, like,
the moment.
The closest I'll get to crying is, like, I'll get a little choked up about certain things, like thinking about stuff. I'll be like, you know, like.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I feel like that's what I consider crying for me, or like getting emotional for me. Like, yeah,
that would be what I would say, getting emotional. But that it happens rarely. But it, like, I did think of it not too long ago. But it was I was just like looking at my dad, and I was like, damn, like thinking about that same thing. Like, you know, the man watched me grow up, whatever. But it's funny how like your relationship with your parents go. Yeah. The older your parents get, you're just like, now I have to take care of you. Yep. And it's just like that. Yep. Thinking about that, I was like, damn.
Well, me and my
another
sister,
30 years, like my dad, I'd be lucky if my dad lives another 30 years.
Even my dad, he's 50. So if he lives another 30 years, I'll be to 80.
My dad would be 96.
I'd
be
That's
like,
what I'm saying. So
I'm like, yo.
That shit is fucking. And funny enough, like me and my sister got my dad. I mean, we got his wife something too, but we got him like some self-care shit because it's like me and her both this year, like, and this wasn't even that we talked about it and then did it. Like, we did it on our own, and then like when we were talking on the phone and mentioned it, we're like, Dad, you got to take care of yourself. You know, you got to, you know, have a way to unwind a little bit. You're always, you know, doing shit for other people. You work a lot, shit like that. Like, you need a way to decompress. So we got him like fucking like a little massage thing.
That was
fucking
literally Amber and Isabel shit. Talked about that yesterday. It's shit. Speaking of the devil, my Fajr is calling me. Oh, nice. That's how siblings though. We have like literally the same brains, because Isabel and Amber got me like like they never talked to each other about it, and each got me something that was the exact same thing. And then like. For me, I mean, I had purposely done it. I got them different bottles of wine, but I got them the same wine glass. Yeah. It was a wine glass that said wine because punching people in the face is illegal. But then I just bought them, you know, like the different bottles of wine. And I got them sweaters. Got them some nice sweaters. Yeah, I just felt like saying it like that. A nice sweater.
Sweater weather. This one's fucking gone. I'm giving it to Goodwill. Hopefully somebody will make good use of it.
There you go. See somebody just doing that. But
look, it's even the sleeves are even too short. But it's always been kind of small for me anyways. So. But yeah. Anything else you want to get off your chest? Go Birds, baby. We're going back to the bowl. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
I don't know about all that. But I mean, who knows though? I do predict it's gonna be interesting.
The 49ers just the Ravens just put the smack down on the 49ers.
They did. But I mean,
and the Chiefs are playing like caca poo poo pee pee.
They are. It's going to be interesting. Playoffs
this year
it's always a toss up. You never know.
But I feel like this year more so than years past.
Yeah.
Because we had like the last like 4 or 5 years that the Chiefs are like they were kind of like
a clear cut.
Yeah, almost a shoo-in. At least to get to the conference.
And then y'all last year were pretty much like it was known, like you guys were going.
But this year it's been hard. Been a toss-up. Every good team has been beating each other. The Eagles beat the Cowboys. Cowboys beat the Eagles. The 49ers beat the shit out of the Cowboys and the Eagles. The Ravens just beat the shit out of the 49ers. The Eagles beat the Chiefs and the Bills. The Bills beat the Chiefs.
And the Cowboys.
Miami beat the Cowboys, but
Bills
has lost.
Beat Miami.
Yeah, so it's like.
But then you got my Bills, right? Then you got the Bills. Who did we lose to?
The Jets, the Patriots.
The fucking Jets, the shit-ass Patriots. We did lose to the Eagles, but that was a back-and-forth game.
Yeah, you guys could have won that game.
A couple calls go different ways. Yeah. You know, that's just the NFL. Sometimes shit happens.
Yeah.
So that was we did lose, but that was a winnable game for us. But the other games, it's like we lost off some dumb shit. We lost to the fucking Broncos. Granted, they did, beat us, the Chiefs. Like, they did a little run there. But it's just the NFL this year has been an exciting stuff to watch.
It's been crazy. You can't really. It's hard to predict. The Seahawks beat the fucking Eagles, but they're okay. Like, it's just like you never know what you're gonna get. So,
yep. You guys just lost to the Seahawks, right? That was your last game?
No, we just beat the Giants last night.
Ah, that's right.
And we got the Cardinals and the Giants again, so we should go win out the rest of our games.
Yeah, we should win the next two. We should win the next two. I mean, we already beat the Dolphins. and now we have to just avenge our loss to the Patriots.
Avenge
Which shouldn't be hard for us.
But yeah.
Like we said, you never know. So I got the Bills and 49ers in the Super Bowl.
You think they'll beat the Ravens? The
I
Ravens
think
defense
we will.
looked really good.
It does look really good, but in years past, around playoff time, something always happens to the Ravens where they're getting hurt. Somebody gets hurt.
Well, they've been hurt. They're like on their fucking fourth string running back for like the third year in a row.
Yeah, so something always happens. And then the only reason I say the 49ers is because they did smack the shit out of both teams that could give them problems, which would be the Eagles. Granted, the playoffs are different, so who knows? Maybe y'all will avenge your loss.
The Lions play the Cowboys this week. You know,
yeah.
The Lions are the 2 seed in the NFC right now.
Lions are playing good.
You know, people are counting them out, but they might.
Yeah.
They might go on a run.
Who knows? Cinderella story. Maybe the Lions and the Bills.
Oh God. The one of them would be winning their first Super Bowl, and that would be the Lions first going to the Super Bowl for the first time.
Be our good old sixth time? Fifth.
Yeah, because you went 4 straight and lost every single one of them.
This is when I was a wee little baby. Well, at first I wasn't born, but then I was a wee little baby.
I wasn't there, but then I was. But yeah, NFL is getting into playoff time, so excited about that. And yeah.
I think we'll get more into our sports segment
in 2024.
Week. Yeah.
That's the next time. We'll see you next year. Everybody love everybody. Peace.
Peace.